Hey everybody, TM here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. The postie has been. He has been, and he's brought me a little gem. Now, if you'd seen our reel from the other day, I acquired the fog. Yes, I did. Sorry, Paul. I'm still sorry, dude. Anyway, rather than me unboxing the fog record that I've got, I thought I'd go through all my fog records. I tell you why, because I have one now of each. I don't have every pressing of the fog. It's something I'm toying with, but for the time being, I've got one of each, and I'm very happy with that. And I recently, was it this year or was it last year? Anyway, I think it was this year. I saw the fog on the big screen, and I was made up to do it because, for me, the fog is John Carpenter's greatest movie, for me, personally. I love a ghost story. I love that ghost story, especially. I like Halloween. I do like Halloween. I like a good slasher and stuff like that, but the ghost story element of the fog, for me, captures it. I just really, really resonate with a ghost story. I love the coastal town. Reminds me of home where I used to live in Wales. I lived at the coast for most of my life, so it reminds me of the coast. I love the lighthouse. I love Stevie Wayne. Who doesn't love Stevie Wayne? Oh, you know what I mean? Adrian Barbeau. Wow. Yeah, so the story, Tom Atkins, again, Tom Atkins, legend. You know what I mean? There's so much going on in the Fog movie itself. But when it comes to the score for me is John Carpenter's best as well. Yes, over Halloween, I listen to the Fog quite often. It's dark, it's brooding, it's scary, it's beautiful, it's everything. So to collect them on vinyl has been a must of mine. Now, when I get to some, I'll tell you when we get to them. So I thought I'll go through my LP collection and some 7 inches of the Fog that I own. Let's get into it. So first up, we have the original from Vares Saraband, The Fog. Now, a personal holy grail of mine, and let's take this poly bag off. I did actually have another copy, but it was very beat up, and I ended up gifting that to Liam. Liam has that in his collection, which he's very happy to have, which is fine. It was quite beat up. There was a big sellotape mark down here that you know how sellotape goes. It goes like yellow, and I didn't like it. I could see it. The back had some damage on it as well, and although I got it at a really good price, I was a bit like, it's not how I like my records to be. So, and anyway, found another one, got it. Here it is. Now, the Fog font, I absolutely adore. I love this image of Jamie Lee Curtis there with the hand coming through, not in the movie, on the theatrical movie poster, on the VHS, on the vinyl, on the Laserdisc, but it's so iconic. It's so iconic. Look at it. I could look at it for hours. I'm a big Vares Saraband collector. I think I'm saying it right, Vares Saraband. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. I think I might be saying it wrong, but anyway, that's the way I say it. Anyway, this press, beautiful. This is an old press, and it actually, have I got my glasses are over here? I can't see. I haven't got my glasses on. It sounds great for the year. What year was it done? 1984. 1984. It sounds great. Had it since, I don't know, only a year ago or something like that, but 1984, and it sounds great. So there's your amazing front cover, which we absolutely love. Back cover there. Great images. Look at those. Some of them. Again, the beautiful red font logo there. Beautiful images. There's a little bit of gumph here by, I think, John Carpenter himself. It's even got his signature on it, which is, a normal signature, not a proper signature. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just great. So let's have a look. Okay, so put that down there to keep it safe. With it being a Vares original, it's just black, but it has the burgundy logo there. Nice burgundy logo for the fog. Great condition. Absolutely stellar condition for the age. You know, whoever had this before, you can see with the ring light showing you, really looked after it. Yeah. Beautiful. How many tracks does this have? Let's have a look. Let's compare. Because obviously the later presses are expanded. But we're going to put it back. Because it's so precious and sought after, we're going to put it back in. Okay. It's safe then, isn't it? Okay. Track-wise, what have we got? Oh my God, that's small. Okay. Matthew Ghost Story, main title theme, Walk to the Lighthouse, Rocks at Drake's Bay, The Fog, Side 2, Antonio Bay, Tommy Tells of Ghost Ships, and Reel 9. It's not the full soundtrack. It isn't. But this is what old Varese and early soundtracks did. They gave you a taste, didn't they? They gave you a taste of the score or a taste of it, and then, you know, it did the trick for the time being for all them years. So that was my first anyway. The first in the collection. I'm going in time order when they're released. So original, The Fog, beautiful front cover. Absolutely love it. Look at that. Amazing. Trying to put it down safe. Okay, next up. 2013, Death Waltz released the expanded version. Now, this has the poly bag on it with the fog on it. I do need to put this in another poly bag to keep that safe, really, because I don't want that to come off, because that tends to happen with poly bags, isn't it? But for the time being, it's just in a poly bag. So if you take the record out, let's put that down a minute just to show you. The poly bag is literally just, it's got the fog on it. Whoop. And it's just, well, so well done. What a release this is. Let's get into this. Okay. Poly bag there. This is on extremely thick card. I've never known a record to be heavier because the cover is heavy as well, yeah? Look how thick the card is. So thick. It really is. Now, our very first episode of me and Liam doing SP was on the fog years ago. Coming up 10 years ago. And we didn't really know what we were doing. We were first time doing it and stuff like that. And we both said we didn't like the artwork. We thought it looked... we just didn't like it. We didn't get it. I get it now. It's taken a few years, but I get it now. It's Blake, isn't it? I knew then it was Blake. It was supposed to be Blake, but you never saw his face. But this is an artist's rendition of what Blake looked like. And for years, I never liked this cover. But actually, looking at it close up, I really do like it now. I really do dig it. Okay, so there's your front. There is your back. This is really well done, guys, because you've got bits of it says here Antonio something council or something like that. I think it is anyway. It's part of the notes, I think, from Blake's, not Blake, Father Malone's grandfather. I think it's notes from there. So good. Look at that image. That image is just incredible. Him holding the cross with Blake as well. So good. And then, of course, you've got an image you don't see in the movie properly. Is Jamie Lee's there screaming with the body coming out. And looks like, yeah, the eyes are black. You can't make out if the eyes are actually missing there. Because he gets the old, doesn't he? So this is a gatefold. So, because there's stuff in it, I'm going to get the stuff out first and show you. Okay. Right. So we'll get to that in a minute. The gatefold itself is beautiful. Look at that. Microphone's in the way there. You've got your images there. You've got your track listings there, and some liner notes by Dinos Chapman. And yeah, this is like really early Death Waltz. This was so thick, so thick. Before we open it, let's look at these art cards and stuff like that. So you had an A4 print of Blake's face there from the front cover. Really, look at that old style paper. Love it. And then a 12 by 12 art card of said artwork as well, which is really, really nice. And on the back, you have lots of gumph, rendering the sonic tendrils of the fog, reconstructing the fog. And who is this by? From musicfantastique.com. But you got a gumph anyway. Yeah, you got Gumph there. And then, like I say, beautiful art card. They sit on the inside because the card is so thick. I can't get them in sleeve. So they have to sit in between the gatefold. You know what I mean? Now, this was a gift, I think, for it was either my birthday or Father's Day, off my good lady, and with the help of Liam. Liam helped to get this because I think my missus went to Liam and was like, "What can I get him?" And he went, "The fog. Get him the fog." And wow, they were right. Side D. So let's get the right sides first. Okay, let's do side A. Oh, it's so thick. Oh, get the thing out. Unbelievable. Okay, beautiful black poly lined bags as well. That's Death Waltz back in the day, that is. You know what I mean? This press is beautiful. Not sure the official title of what it's called, but I call it the Cloud. Look at that. That's beautiful. White cloud in on clear. There will be a proper title for it, but that is just beautiful. Love that. Absolutely. Side A. And then side B. There you go. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at it close up. Look. Oh, that's stunning. Absolutely stunning. These sound so crisp. Death Waltz, man. That's Death Waltz. Wow. Just wow. Captain Wow. Shall we say? Let's put them back. For safety reasons, let's put them back. Okay, that's A and B. Okay, and C and D. Wait, see this. Oh, my favourite colour in the entire world. Here we go. Green. Look at it. Green cloud, green splodge. I don't know, but it's bloody beautiful. Look at that. And then side D. Look at that close up. Look. Look how nice that is. Oh, stunning. Absolutely stunning. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. Had this one for quite some time now. Been quite a number of years. This was early sort of SP sort of era. I'm not even going to attempt to even put them back in there, simply because it's quite hard, because the card on this is the stock they created. Look at it. It's so thick. It really is. Was there any more on the inside? Yeah, it's like, just look at the style of like the paper. You see the old style of like stock paper it's used. It's like it's from Grandfather Malone's diary, isn't it? And you've got some Gumph down there with it. Oh, amazing. So there you go. That's my second version of the fog. Put that down there. Okay, this is the very first copy I ever got. I can take them off now. This is the very first copy I ever got, because this was like 20 quid on eBay years ago. And I was like, well, I need this. And it's Silver Screen's version of the fog. Now, green, my favourite colour, but also I love the image. It's Blake in the church, isn't it? It's so good. Not a fan of the font. It's okay. Prefer the original. If they had that on there, ooh, that would have been a chef's kiss. That would have been. But yeah, amazing. So back cover. There. Do you know what? I haven't gone through the tracks on the Death Waltz, but I'll go through them on this, because I think they do marry up, and I think they're in different locations, which is weird. But anyway, that back cover, very basic. Just your track listings down there. Nothing major. This is a gatefold too. Get off. Bloody hell. Bloody moth. Moths, man. Animal rights will be all over me, but I hate moths. They always attack you in the face, and that's living proof. It's just done it. I've seen it happen. It's on camera. Attack me in the face. Tell you. Stay over there. Bastard. Anyway, gatefold. Sorry, man. Moth it throws me. If it was a big one, if that was a big moth, yeah, that's a little one, that's fine. If it was a big moth, I'm gone. I don't mind spiders. Don't mind any type of creeper crawlies or insects. But if there's moths in the place, I'm gone. Don't mind butterflies. They're in the same family. I know. I'm gone. You got a big moth in this house, then lock the doors, give the house away, set the house on fire, whatever. No, not doing it. Fucking hate moths. Okay. Okay, now we're good. Okay, gatefold. Yeah, it's okay. Nice images, bit of gum. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Bit of gum. Who's that by? Yeah, can't make out. I haven't got my glasses on. But yeah. So these, we'll compare the tracks in a minute, guys. We'll go back and compare the tracks. Side D, I've done it again. Picked up the wrong one. Right, A and B. Okay. This is more common. A lot of people have this one, to be fair. It's easily found as well. It's not a hard record to find. Okay. Side A is pure white. Nice green in the labels. Love it. And then side B, which is a better in the label. Look at that. There's Blake in the church. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, solid white record. Sound great, to be fair. Yeah, can't knock them. Sound good. Quite happy about that. Okay, and then side C and D, which makes absolute sense, is big, solid green. Nice in the labels again, and then side D. In labels are all different for all four, which is good. All four sides, that is. So yeah, very nice, very nice. Right, let's compare these tracks. So these are expanded, silver screen and Death Waltz. So track listings, unfortunately, are on the inside, which is fine. Okay, so Death Waltz is here. I need my gigs for this, aren't I? Yeah, absolutely am. Okay, and then we'll go look at silver screen here. So you can see they're different straight away looking at these two. Okay, so I'm not going to go through each one. It's not going to be here. You'll be here forever. But just to show you. Oh, I see. Tommy tells a ghost ship. So let's just have a look. I see. Real 9. Right. So the sides are all the same. So A and B, C and D are all the same on here. So, for example, oh no, you've got the morgue. That's different. No, morgue. Fog approaches. Okay. Right. What I'm basically saying here. Right. Okay, guys. Side A is prologue. Theme from the Fog, Matthew Ghost Story, Walk to the Lighthouse, Rocks at Drake's Bay, The Fog, Antonio Bay. That's on the Death Waltz. On the silver screen, that is side C. Same tracks, but down in C, which is weird. Side B, Tommy Tells of Ghost Ships, Real 9, etc. Etc. That's not even a word. Etc. That's side D on the silver screen. Side C, Ghost Story, the Journal, is actually side A on silver screen. And then side D on Death Waltz is the Morgue one, which actually is side B. So the track, all the tracks run in order. They're just different sides. Isn't that weird? We'll check with the next one and see what that's like. But yeah. So there you go. So that's silver screen. Nice press. Easily found. You can get this on eBay for about 20, 22, 23 quid if you don't already have it. I recommend it if you want it cheap. You'd have to spend a bit more for Death Waltz. Ever since Death Waltz thing, I think it's gone up in price. And then the Waxwork one will get to that because there's an issue with that. So I'll show you next. So that's that one. Okay. This is the one that came today. The postie came and brought this. Now, sorry, Paul. Sorry, dude. This is the Waxwork versions of the Fog. This was unavailable in the UK. They would only ship to the US. Part of the deal of them getting it from, is it Water Tower Music? I'm not sure who it's from. Studio Canal, maybe? I'm not sure. Under license from Studio Canal 2020. This was released in 2020. Part of their deal was is that they only sell it in the US. Now, interestingly enough, I did a live last night, and we were talking about this. And Steve, one of the mates from the who watches the channel, said that he emailed Waxwork. This really surprised me. This did. He said I just emailed him and asked, would you send us one, and they did. I was like, if I'd have known that, I would have ordered it. I never ordered it because it said US only. So the only way of ever finding this was always going to have to be eBay, Discogs, or a private seller. And this was eBay. I managed to get it. And I thought that was the only way. So now, if anything ever gets released like that, say, like this one was released, same with Escape from New York, then that's the way to do it. It's just to email them and say, go on, send it to us, which is mad. Anyway, let's get into this now. I never really dug that front cover with the hands. Even with the light up eyes there. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. I love it's got the original logo. I love that. But I'm not enamored with the hands. I love the artwork. I'm just not enamored with the picture. You know what I mean? The back picture there again, though, should have been the front cover. This is a case of the Nightmare on Elm Street where they should have switched it around. That should have been the front cover. Oh, yes. Look at that. Love that. It's even got the font on it up there as well. Track listings on the back. What have we got? Prologue from the Fog, Side B, Reel 9, Ghost Story, Morgue. It all is the same way. So Ghost Story is side C on here. Let's go with Death Waltz, because Death Waltz is I'd say it's the main one. Let's just have a look at Death Waltz and see comparison. See if they line up. I don't know if they do. It'd be interesting to see if they're all different. Prologue, Theme from the Fog. Okay. Side B, Reel 9. Tommy Tells of Ghost Ships. Tommy Tells of Ghost Ships. Is that not in here? Oh no. Whoa, that's weird. That is weird. Okay. So on the Death Waltz, Side B starts with Tommy Tales of Death Waltz, but on this one, it's the Tommy Tales of Ghost Ships is the last track of Side A. So it's similar, but it's still different. Blow my head off. Anyway, whichever version you're going to get the same stuff, apart from the Varese, which obviously has a little selection. This is the full score. Each three of them have the tracks. They're just in slightly different orders. You just got to get your head around that. So, first thing I noticed about this is when it came today was this feels like Death Waltz. It's very thick. I don't think it's as thick as Death Waltz, but it's still very thick stock card. It's been used on. If you know, right. So, like I say, not enamored with the front cover. Love the back cover, absolutely do. But then I opened the gatefold. You ready for this? Oh, dear me. I loved it when I saw it, but to see it in the flesh. Oh my God. That is beautiful. I want that as a canvas. Look at it. It's so good. There's so much going on. You've got the hook. You've got the pirates come in. You know, they've got the lighthouse itself. You've got the ship. Look on top. Oh, look. It's just so nice. Stevie Wayne's up there with a red. Look, she's wearing a red thing up there as well. Oh, it's so good. So good. Really is. Okay, so I didn't realise this came with. Let's show you these. Let's get them out. This is really interesting. Get them out first. Okay, so came with a booklet, and I had no idea this came with a booklet because I hadn't really seen it. So there's your front cover, the hand coming through, very nice. And so each page just has, and some of these apparently are unreleased images. So there you go. If I go here, you can still hear me on the mic, but you've got John Carpenter there with Hal Holbrook himself. A whole, basically, an image to Hal, isn't it? And all a homage to him there. You've got, oh, this is nice. Look at this. Stevie Wayne. You've got the lighthouse itself. You've got, what's her name? Jamie Lee Curtis with her mum. Yeah, Janet Leigh, stuff like that. Really, really nice. There's that one there. I blanked then. I couldn't think of Jamie Lee Curtis's name. Some more lovely images. Look at that. Stevie Wayne. Ahoy, mateys. Ahoy. Ahoy indeed. Look at that. Yeah. Tom there. Or Nick Castle. Wink, wink. You know what I mean? We know what you're doing there. This is a nice one as well. The kids by the beach at the beginning. Got that one there. Got the church. Yeah, it's really nice. No words, just images. This one, I think this. I love this. Yeah, fog approaching there. You've got the cast and crew up top there. Is it just the cast and crew? You got Jamie Lee. Yeah, you got Jamie Lee Curtis. You've got Janet Leigh and Adrian Barbeau at the top. But I think the prize for me, personally, is there. Deborah Hill. R.I.P. What a producer. Deborah Hill. Very much missed with Jamie Lee Curtis. That's just that. That's the prize. That's the prize of the book. And then the fog on the back in colour. Very nice book. Very nice. No words, just images. Just what you need. Right. Let's have a look at the discs. Have we got an A and B on here, or do we just have to go with it? What we got there? A and B. I need to pick the wrong one again. Okay. Black polylined inners with, oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. You ready for this one? Ooh. Wow. I think there was only 1,000 of these made. That's what Discogs have said. There's only 1,000 of these made. I don't know how true that was. Could have been the first press. It's waxwork, so it's going to be repressed a million times. There's different colours, I know that. Look at that. Look. That is just beautiful in labels. Back. Whew. Look at the in labels. 6 Must Die. How good is that? The blue and the white bleeding through. Very, very nice. I haven't spun it yet. I'm going to do that next. Just going to put it on and spin it. So that's A and B. Then you've got C and D. Okay, so, oh, God, this is nice. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Look at that. Oof. And then one of the pirate ghosts there. Oh, it's so good, isn't it? It's so good. Like I say, top seller as well. They're in pristine condition. Came in a poly bag. Very happy. Very, very nice. So there you go. So that is the Waxwork 2020 repress of the Fog. Finally in the collection. So there you go. So they're all 4 versions that I have. There is a German version of the original. It's got the same front cover, Jamie Lee Curtis, but it has it written in German on the front as well. I've seen one about. I would like to get one, but I'm not. I've got the Varese, so because I've got the Varese, that's kind of like the ultimate one for me. But there is that one as well. Also, I have is these. These are little gems. I've shown these before on the show, but it's some 45s, some classic 45s. We've got these were silver screen reissues, 2015. Okay, so a bit like the silver screen front cover. You've got the Blake in the church. Great image on the back, but in green. Jamie Lee there, and these are both. I got two, both on two different colours. I've got red, which does not fit at all, but nice in the labels. Is it marble? Oh, it's a bit marbly. Against the light, you can see it's a bit marbly. You can't really see it here. And then side B. Side A is Theme from the Fog, and side B is Ghost Story. So, yes. Yeah. Had to get these. Had to get these. It's the Fog, isn't it? It's the greatest. It's John Carpenter's best, personally. So next one, exactly the same front cover, front and back. But this one fits a little bit better. Not touching the record. It's green. And it is marble. And there's a hair on it. It is marble. I can see against the light now. You can see the swirl in it. I don't think you can pick it up on the... Can you see? I'm trying to see if you can see the marble. It's very hard to see it, but against the light here, I can see it is. Side A, side B. So there you go, guys. That is the Fog collection so far. Unless it gets repressed again, that I'm happy with that. All 4 different LP presses, a couple of 7-inches. I do have DVDs, I do have Blu-rays, but I am leaving them where they are because this is all about the records. It really is. Well, I hope you're still here, and I hope if you are, thank you so much for staying with us on this crazy journey in my repress world, because it just seems to be taking over lately. But I hope you've enjoyed that. Sorry again, Paul, buddy, but we'll be back soon for more. So until then, stay safe, stay tuned, and stay sick. TM out.